Actually, there is indeed a certain and significant relationship that exists between the religious scholars and the Madaris. There is a lot of concern about the education of the people of Afghanistan. There are approximately 10 million students currently residing in Afghanistan, and these 10 million students, who represent a significant portion of the nation's youth, are essentially the same as the 12 million students in other countries. Unfortunately, the schools and educational facilities are also being attacked, creating a challenging environment for learning. There are certainly some significant limitations in the education and learning opportunities for the people of Afghanistan. This does not mean that we are against education. Education in Afghanistan is not forbidden. Rather, it is a fundamental human right that the resilient people of Afghanistan are currently, and unfortunately, not allowed to fully access or experience. This denial of educational opportunities profoundly impacts their lives and the future development of the nation.
There is no doubt that Afghanistan has relations with Ulema and Madaris across the world, and with Deoband perhaps greater than others. With regards to education, currently at this very moment we have 10 million students, 2 million students attending schools and other educational institutes, of which 2.8 million are women and girls. In religious seminary, these education opportunities are all the levels to highest levels. There is only limitations in specific parts, and that does not mean that we oppose education. We have not declared it religiously haram, but it has been postponed until second order.
Wait, Gowrie, let him please carefully and thoroughly answer the important question. There have been many significant and impactful wars, and the Afghan government has now been successfully and completely liberated. Many dedicated journalists and courageous journalists have tragically lost their precious lives in the line of duty. Furthermore, countless innocent Afghans have been martyred, with millions of Afghans having suffered this immense loss. This period is undeniably a profoundly difficult and challenging time for everyone involved, marked by widespread suffering and immense hardship. And I am very sorry for the people of Egypt and their loss. We are fully committed to continuing our collaborative efforts and working closely with the Islamic Emirate to diligently ensure that the overall situation and prevailing conditions in Afghanistan remain consistently stable, peaceful, and secure, thereby actively preventing the occurrence of any new or unforeseen incidents that could potentially disrupt this delicate balance.
You know, Afghanistan has experienced 4 decades of war, during which 2 periods were that of occupation. And during this period, both reporters and people of dependent academics lost their lives, and this includes millions of Afghans. This indeed was a bitter period in our history, and we regret all the losses that have taken place during this period.